Hey guys, Lucari843 here. It's been a while, and right now I'm creating a superstar, Troy Jenkins, defensive tackle. I got through his player info and appearance. I'm still working on his equipment. I'm looking through the pad height and because the belly size, chest size, he looks a little strange, weird, but it's just me. Now, when you create a superstar, he can, you know, you can make him any way you want. Alright, so let's see. Should he have arm sleeves? Undershirt team color. Then again, let's a full sleeve team color. Let's get some padding. Padding team color black. Over here is just black padding. I know, I meant to say that the other way around. And let's see his ankle. No. Alright, thigh pads, large. Knee pads, large. Low socks, I guess. Let's keep the shoes where they are and let's throw in a towel. Styles, you won't need to worry about that. Alright, so let's get to the another important part, and that is the rating. You have 1,500 points to start with. A handful of stats have been started off for you, like you have awareness at the maximum, you have injury, toughness, and stamina near the max, hit power, block shedding, and a bunch of other stats up there ready. Now, an important stat for defensive tackle would be strength, but of course you gotta be careful with how many, you know, how much you increase it, because let's just increase the stats somewhat for different spots. Alright, so we use the points. You can see his tendency, pass rushing, his overall 68. Now we can adjust, remove some points from some areas and use them for a different area. Let's do that. Let's see what else. Alright, so actually let's keep the way it is right there. And the player traits, he's not a quarterback, so we won't have to worry about any of these. But I'm just doing this for no reason, just, Now in these, you won't really have to have the swim move and spin, but you know, still a good idea to have them to get around the, offensive linemen when they won't allow you to bull rush them. Alright, so we made our changes, or at least adjustments and all. I know, I'm sorry if it's 6 minutes, but alright, so let's enter the NFL draft. And he's selected by the Oakland Raiders. Alright. So he's a Oakland Raider. Let's take a look at something. He's selected. Alright, so he's a 4th round draft pick. It's pretty good. Alright, so there he is. And here's position battle with Dez Bryant. So let's go to training camp. Waiting, 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 waiting. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Alright. First day of practice. Oh, he gets knocked out. He gets pushed down, but let's just keep going. Ew. Oh man. Oh, he pushed down the offensive lineman. Dang. There goes McFadden. That's for a negative 3-yard loss. Oh boy. Oh man, that had to hurt. Troy Jenkins hits Carson Palmer. And that pass is incomplete. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so guys, after this match, or at least after a preseason match or so, I'm going to switch to Eric West, who is in the 2nd year with the Ravens. I know I possibly haven't shown you guys that superstar yet. Alright, so that's the end of it. Let's see the post-game report. Okay, total 79 points. Let's use them. Alright, so next game we'll be playing against the Cardinals. Give me a few moments, guys. Alright. Whoops. I don't want to change his helmet appearance yet. Alright, so let's see what stats we can decide on increasing. Now we have 79, so we got to choose carefully. Let's increase his strength by 1, and power moves. There we go. Alright, so let's go play against the Cardinals. And Arizona's is college. Alright, let's go. You know, I really like this, superstar. I don't know what else to say, but it's great. And here we go. And the Cardinals, of course, elect to receive. And we will defend the right side. Alright, so... Ah, you're kidding. Okay, never mind. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10. Oh. Pass complete to Larry Fitzgerald. That was a hard hit. Beanie Wells gets a 6-yard gain, and looks like they substituted, or there's some substitutions. They will go for the field goal. And field goal is good. Alright, so the Raiders offense could not get anything going. 3rd and 16. Yeah, take your time. Come on, what are you waiting for? And the Raiders settled for a field goal, and they got a touchdown. Or at least the Raiders did. And that's it. Since it's the preseason, So the Raiders win 10-3. We get 25 points. Yeah, don't expect a lot when it's a preseason game. Yep, 10-3, there you go. And that's not the end of this video. Sorry, guys. Alright. Actually, let me use these points. And we'll actually get to Eric West after I use these points. Total 34 right now. This increases power moves. Alright. Alright, let's save Troy Jenkins. Alright. Now that we saved Troy Jenkins, let's go play with Eric West. Load Superstar. Eric West, defensive end for the Ravens. On the left side. There you can see his current stats. Let's look at his career stats. Whoops. 12 tackles total. Actually 12 solo tackles. 9 tackle assists, 21 total tackles. He has 5 sacks. 2 fumble recoveries, 4 touchdowns. Oh my gosh. It's funny. Alright, since it's the second year, of course, as in franchise mode, you know, changes are made and such. Alright, stats, career stats. I should have been. Let's look at the season. Of course, there isn't really that much right now. So we see Zibby, Nata, you know, a lot of these other guys. PJ Holmes, Ravens drafted him. You know, like I said, this is the second year, so they made changes, and like they drafted Dwayne Scott, got Trevor Scott. Yes, Cundiff and Cox still here. You can't do anything about it. Ray Rice. Yep, you guys can see. Alright, let's get to his training camp. It's the preseason right now. Well, first, let's get through his training camp, and to the preseason game where we had to play against Houston. When we play, during that game, we'll get to Eric West's stats. Actually, I'll do that after this practice session. And looks like we're ready to roll. Oh, sorry, I'm not the one controlling him at the moment. Sorry, I was checking something on my iPod Touch. As you can see, Eric West has some troubles. I'll get to some of his, you know, stuff after this. Martinez, and that's not Dennis Pitta. By the way, that's Ja Reed. Ooh. Well, I was lucky that I didn't hit the quarterback. Oh man, the offensive lineman really held on to West. Ooh, man. By the way, that was a legal hit, by the way. I believe. Alright, superstar tackle, run for a loss, and a hurried throw. 98 points. Alright. Alright, before we get to playing against Houston, let's edit. Oh. Hold on. Something I should have showed you or Eric West wears the number 96. He is 6'3" and he weighs 270 pounds. That's kind of similar weight to some of the quicker defensive ends. I kind of got the idea after seeing the weight of, like the likes of Robert Mathis and Dwight Freeney. Right, so let's get to increasing his stats. Not real sure if there's really that much to do. Yeah, he's a pass rusher, is his tendency. Overall, 99, you can see a lot of stats are pretty full. Don't ask me why I have his catching on 71. I don't want to use too many points to increase his jumping, so I'll only use 20 to increase it twice. Increase his block shedding ability. What else? Yeah, his power moves. What should I use for that final 10? I'll use it for jumping. Alright. So, pretty much. Alright, so there you guys go. You saw his stats. Alright, we are good to go. For the third preseason game with Eric West. I almost said Eric Scott. Alright, Eric West. Second year guy. The Texans say heads and the Ravens won the toss. I'll elect to receive, for the offense to try to get somewhere. You can see Ray Rice. Alright, so let's sim to when Eric West comes to the field and the Ravens got a touchdown. And he is tackled by Haloti Nada. Eric West tackles Arian Foster for no gain. Just like what Nada did. He gets hit by Eric West, and that Ravens got another touchdown. Eric West doing a very good job, you know, rushing the passer. Even if you don't get a sack or whatever, it's important that you get the stats and fumble. And the Texans are fortunate enough to recover it for about a no gain. He hands it off to Arian Foster again. They call another timeout, 3rd and 6. Eric West moving over. He gets by the center, but he couldn't get there, and it's a 1st down. And they won't be able to get the touchdown or whatever they're trying to do. It's 14 to nothing. Ravens. Alright. Now guys, remember, this is a preseason game, so do not expect way too much action. Then again, I think you might see somewhat. And Terrell Suggs tackles Arian Foster for a 2-yard loss. And Haloti Nada tackles Arian Foster for a 4-yard loss. And the Ravens don't get a score, so it's 3rd and 10 for the Texans. He gets sacked by Eric West, and that's a 8-yard loss. That's a 9-yard pass to Johnson, not Andre Johnson. And he gets sacked by Dominic Foxworth for a 8-yard loss. Oh, they're going for it. I cannot believe this. I just cannot believe this. And he paid for it. Incomplete pass, turnover on downs. The Ravens get a touchdown. 21-0 Ravens, and 2 seconds close to the 2-minute warning. The pass incomplete. Oh, fumble, and it's recovered by Haloti Nada. And time's up. Ladarius Webb is the player of the game. And we get 175 points for that performance. You guys can see incomplete pass, deflection, superstar tackle, whoops. Forced fumble, recovered fumble, run for a loss, and a hurried throw. Alright. So there you guys saw a lot of action. So let me use these skill points and I will see you guys later. Yep, every point counts. Alright, so that is it for this Superstar episode. See you guys later.